Hey guys, what's up? It's SoVx Kwiik, leader of the Soldiers of Valkyrie clan. In this video, it's called a quick update, but it's not going to be very quick. It's just a pun, laugh, call me an idiot, whatever you want to do. Anyways, there are a few things that I want to touch on. The first topic that I want to address is the lack of activity on the channel lately. With the exception of the montage that I just recently posted, which thank you guys for your feedback. I've seen overwhelming support. Despite the 7 dislikes, believe it or not, that's all from one anime kid that I got into it with. He made like 5 or 6 accounts and just went and disliked all my montages like 6 times. It's pretty funny that he would go out of his way to do that, but I'll rip on him a different time. Anyways. First, I'd like to get that out of the way. I'm a third-year college student. I've just been working on midterms, this past week, and I've been studying the week before this one. So I had a few midterm exams to do. I had a couple papers to write, actually quite a few papers to write. It was kind of ridiculous, to be quite honest, the amount of essays that I had to write and the amount of papers and all that junk, but that's college for you. The other one of my members that posts on this channel, SoVx Helljumper, he does a lot of the commentaries and personality videos. He has recently got a new job, so of course that's understandably been taking up a lot of his time. So neither myself nor Helljumper have been able to post a whole lot lately. We are looking to expand our media team to prevent this from happening again. If both of us, for whatever reason, get busy, life happens. So we're looking at, we're not necessarily recruiting, but taking on 1 to 2 new members of the media team from our pre-existing clans. So you will see content from another one of our members coming out on this channel soon. And a quick announcement that I want to make, it's just kind of injecting this in there while we're on the topic of other members posting content. The 4 static montage by Jeremy Death is going to be released pretty soon. I do not have an exact date, but I have seen the intro and it is pretty impressive. It's actually a dual-tage by the gameplays by Jeremy Death and H4 Loki. But the the editing and the making of the montage is by Jeremy Death, so you will see that here on the SoVx gaming channel when the time comes, as well as Jeremy Death's personal channel, which is, I think, JDeath12, not just Jeremy Death, I'm not sure. But yeah, there's that to look forward to. So moving on from that, I'll go ahead and talk about our Halo 5 plans for a little bit. For Halo 5, I do want to work out some sort of tentative schedule of clan battles and just overall matches, whether it's with a clan battle, a competitive team. I don't care. It's just, we're a clan, but I'll play a competitive team if a competitive team wants to play. But I'd like to work out a tentative schedule, get a month in advance, line up some clan battles, especially since I know a lot of organizations and clans are going to be returning. A lot of teams are going to be returning for Halo 5 after the MCC disaster. So yeah, if you're interested in scheduling a match, let me know now. Our first competitive activity is going to take place in probably mid-November. Probably at the end of the 2nd, beginning of the 3rd week in November, somewhere around that time period, or maybe even after Thanksgiving. Just so it gives us time to learn the game, practice, enjoy the campaign, enjoy everything about Halo 5 before we really dive into the sweaty, try-hard stuff. It's pretty much that for the Halo 5 plans. I can't think of anything else. We're gonna stop doing raids because I personally think raids are the dumbest thing ever. The only reason we ever got involved with them in the first place was to expand our activity level and expand the range of clans that we would be able to battle against. But these military clans take raids so personally, and I don't like them to begin with. The raids, that is, not the military community, but I'll get to that in a second. So we're just going to do away with that for Halo 5. Yeah, I'm just tired of going into community chats and asking for 2v2, 8v8. I'm pretty polite when I ask. I just state the terms. I'm like, oh, we're the best ones around, and you can't beat us. No, I'm not. Nothing like that. I just simply post the challenge. Anybody want to play? I got 2 responses total the entire time, and both wanted to play on Reach. Both that would accepted the competitive anyways, and then I got 1 response asking to do a raid instead. And my answer to that is no, I'm not doing a raid. But we're pretty much going to break off from the military community completely in Halo 5 because I've been in the Halo Clan Community Hub Kwiik chat, and I'm just appalled at how much disrespect everyone has for one another and how much people talk trash, the racism, just the overall hate speech in the Halo Clan Community Hub chat. People making memes of each other, finding each other's Facebook and social media, and creating things to influence their personal lives, which isn't right. So quite simply, the military community as a whole has lost my respect. I'm not saying that all military clans are like that, but from what I've seen, quite a few of them are. Another topic that I want to touch on relating to military clans is that we will still play against you. Don't get me wrong, we will still play if you want to, but we're just not going to do raids. If you want to do an 8v8, that's fine. If you have a competitive team, like I know a lot of these military clans do, they have agreements with competitive teams, and you want to send them at us for a 4v4, that's fine as well. We'll accept the challenge. Just, of course, no same-day challenges. That's the only thing that I would ask is, at least give us a 48-hour notice if you want to do a match. This way I can arrange things. Life comes up. Like I said earlier, things happen, and sometimes we might not always be able to have our best guys on, or we might not be able to have, myself on, or anyone that's able to supervise the match, any managers, leaders, or whatever the case may be, which is going to bring me to my next point. We have gotten rid of our military ranking system as we drift away from the military community. We have swapped our whole, our previous ranking system was similar to that of the U.S. Marine Corps. It's actually our original ranking system since 2007 when the clan was first founded on Call of Duty, just because that was the simplest ranking system that you could come up with. It was already there, it works, it's been working, it's a simple thing. But as we shift towards the competitive side of the community, the new chain of command in our clan is as follows. There's myself, the leader, SoVx Elemental, the co-leader. After that, you have our clan senators / managers. The senators and the managers are the same people. The senators, that title is just something we're going to carry over, since we do have a democratic process in this clan. The senators do vote on certain issues as far as making policy and that kind of thing goes. But each senator, or former senator if you want to go that far, is now a manager of something, whether it's a manager of a competitive team or a manager of, say, foreign relations with other clans, or a manager of internal affairs. Whatever the case may be, media manager. And I think that covers all the management's positions as of now. And then you have below them you have the competitive captains, which I know it's still up in the air who's going to be our competitive captains, although there are 2 likely candidates for our A and B team captain, which I will announce once we know for sure, once we have made a final decision. Of course, I will be playing in competitive matches on Halo 5 as I always have been. I personally believe that the clan leader should always be in the match, but it's good to have that you know, additional management, additional assistance, and things like that. Below the captain you have your co-captain, which was formerly known as lieutenant. The co-captain is essentially just an assistant to the captain. And then below co-captain you have your senior member, which is just a tenured member of SoVx that has been in the clan for a year or longer. And then below that is your staff member. That's given, you know, that's just a based off promotion. If you know, you do a good job, you get ranked up to staff member. And then there's member, which is the standard rank. Then there's recruit, which is obvious, and then there's prospect. Prospect are, you know, that's people who have not yet made it into the clan but are actively trying out. They will be given the rank of prospect. So that's basically all that I have to cover. If you have any questions or comments, you know, post them below or message me on Xbox Live. My gamer tag's at the bottom of the screen, as you can see. This is SoVx2 Kwiik signing off, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.